Hi, welcome to Kindful Knits. I'm Laura, and you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as always Be Kind Yarn. And this is my bestie.
Hi, I'm Arminda. You can find me on Ravelry and Instagram as Smells Like Knit. I just realized that our camera, pardon us. There.
Want to start over?
No, fine. We can be human on TV.
Okay,
Fine.
good.
We're not perfect.
So yeah, you can find us together on Instagram and Ravelry and podcast. We have a page on Instagram, Kindful Knits, Instagram, Ravelry, YouTube, all the places you can find us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So welcome. Thank you for joining us. And if you're new here, welcome to the Shenanigans. And if you have been around for a bit, thanks for coming back and glad to see you.
We are so happy that you're here. This is our 13th episode. 13. Lucky number 13.
13.
That's so exciting.
The fact that we're still doing this after 13, that enough people even
And
care
we
that we're doing
almost
it.
know how to work the freaking iPad.
We're almost
guys.
figured our stuff out.
It's, yeah, almost. First order of business. We had a giveaway a few weeks ago, a month ago.
It was our New Year's Day episode.
Yes. Charla Pekanovsky, please reach out to us either on Instagram or kindfulknits@gmail.com. Yeah, we want to send you your prize.
So
or if you don't want it, let us know.
Remember when we did the giveaway for my grandson's special yarn that they dyed, you know, because they didn't set out to be famous, but Onyx and Kyanite are famous now. Their special yarn that they dyed, and the winner was Charla Pekanovsky. It's gorgeous, fun, exciting yarn. And we want to get you the prize, so please reach out to us. We tagged you in the video, the last video as well, to try and get your attention. If somebody knows her,
let her know. Let her know
so we can get that prize.
Because we will not be reaching. Oh, I keep moving this. We will not be reaching out to you for any of your information.
Yeah, if you win a prize on any of our
platforms,
any of our platforms, we will not reach out to you for you to send us your information. We'll notify you, maybe like with a tag you in something, but we're not going to reach out and ask you for your information.
Right.
We'll wait and let you send us.
So
that.
Charlotte, let us know.
Please.
Get in touch with us. You want it? So we're moving on quickly because we have somebody was very. Somebody's going to have their house repossessed because of all the money you spent from all of the acquisitions.
Got to sell all the yarn I made.
So we have a lot of things to be looking forward to later in the video. So we're going to move right along.
Yes.
Monthly yarn club.
So I was super, super busy this last week and this week. Well, last week, let's talk really quickly about the weather in Oregon. Stupid. Super stupid. We had the ice storm that we get every year, but this year it was really bad.
We don't get it every year.
And
not like this.
Yeah,
it's been more common, but this was inches of solid ice.
Ice, lots of ice. So we were without power for about 36 hours.
And you were some lucky ones. Some people
and we had our generator and a fireplace, so we were able to stay warm. It was really bad weather. Why I'm telling you that is because it put me behind schedule for my monthly yarn club, because I had hoped to be... I put things off to the last minute anyway, and then things like that happen, and that just really puts me...
Well, you couldn't die, and even if you had it ready, you couldn't have got to the post office to ship, because nobody... stay off the road.
Yeah. I still have stuff that I ordered, like bare yarn that I ordered, that's still stuck in Indiana somewhere. I mean...
My Love Note yarn is still in Indiana. Yeah.
So, anyhow, long story short, too late. I was a little bit behind schedule due to the weather, but the yarn club, it shipped. You guys, I'm so excited about January yarn club.
Show me.
It was so good. So, the inspiration photo. Oh, I probably can't see it well enough on this. So, if you are watching and you have not received your yarn club and you still want to be surprised, look away, because we're talking about yarn club and I don't want to. If you are watching and you have not received your yarn club and you still want to be surprised, look away, because we're talking about yarn club and I don't want a spoiler if you weren't planning to see it. Okay, so here was the inspiration photo.
Summer inspiration, or excuse me,
winter. So those are the stripes. And here's the yarn. So if you ordered self-striping, this is the self-striping. If you ordered variegated, this is the variegated. Same color palette.
Isn't it interesting how
different
it is?
Yep,
I
same
just think
exact
it's
colors.
fascinating. But you know what I love?
Then,
the mini. I love this charcoal
where's
mini.
The sample? Oh, and then
look how cute.
Yeah, the
That's
charcoal
so
mini.
Oh, I must have a thing for charcoal.
Well, and
Oh my
then I
gosh.
did all of the minis.
Oh.
These are mine. I'm not giving these to anybody. I
Those are
only made a
pretty.
couple of these just because I had the dye left over,
Mhm.
and I thought I'd use this for some color work or something fun.
It's perfect.
Just because I love all the colors. So this is how it dyed up, and look, this is how it knits up.
Stripes. Look at that. Look how interesting that looks, and look how different that is. I'm just shocked. I'm shocked at how different it is.
I'm super excited about it. I had so much fun creating this, and thank you to all of you that supported me in this. I think I did 42 kits.
Wow.
About 55 skeins of yarn, because several people ordered 2 skeins, like one of each or 2 of each one. But I think 42 kits went out. So thank you for supporting and for helping make this a thing for me. So there are 5 spots open for the February box, and it will close on, I've got a runny nose. It will close on February the 5th. So if you want to have a chance to be part of the monthly monthly yarn club, you can use it for socks, you can use it for whatever you want. If you want to get in on that, February 5th is the deadline. So
I like that.
Check out my website, alwaysbekindyarn.com, and get a chance to get in on the sock club. So
Speaking of that,
what we're going to do
I just threw it on the floor.
today... Well, that's okay. I've got more.
Oh, look, excellent.
Look, I've got more of it.
But wait, there's more.
I brought more. So for the yarn club, we like to do giveaways, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like to share the stuff that I make. I love other people to love what I make.
Right.
And I want to share it with you. So for this episode, our giveaway for this time is a skein of the monthly sock club yarn, one or the other. You will get the full skein and a mini in either stripes or variegated. All you have to do is comment on this video, comment anything, but say, would you prefer variegated or striping, and tell us what you might make if you got one or the other. And you can just leave a general comment to be entered.
Yeah.
But I'd love to know, if you get stripes, what would you make? If you got variegated, what would you make?
Yeah, what's it going to work
I'm curious
out to be?
as to kind of what does this inspire you to make.
Right.
I love it. I'm so pleased with how it turned out, and hope that everybody else enjoys it when they get it. So,
I
Sock
like
Club.
this weird little greeny yellow color.
Yes.
There. That's neat.
Yes.
Interesting.
So much fun.
Okay. Moving right along. You guys, we have a lot. All right. You know that we are doing a Kindful Knits year-long finish along.
Yes.
And so on Instagram, there'll be a Ravelry page for the finish along. On Instagram, hashtag Kindful Knits finish along 24 for the year. You get it, right? I'll probably put that on the screen.
So we'll put that on the screen. Kindful Knits finish along 24. If you're making something, tag us, share it so we can repost it. We can share the beautiful things that you're finishing.
Right.
This, just in a month, has encouraged me to finish some things that...
And an ice storm.
Yeah,
Stuck
that's
at
true.
home.
Stuck at home help too. But yeah, we want to see what you're finishing. We want to see, in fact, several posts that I reposted today on our Instagram stories were things that people were finishing because we inspired them to kind of get some
They
things
want to
out
keep
and
up.
finish them.
Because I've got finish fever, and people are going to need to keep up. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not going to be able to keep up
Well.
with you. I could match you for casting on new things as you're finishing.
You sure
something new.
could. You sure
I'm
could.
good at casting on.
And we talked about a monthly giveaway for the finish along through the year.
Yes.
Yeah?
So for the finish along through the year, that will be on won't be on the YouTube channel.
No.
It will be on our Ravelry group.
Instagram or just
We could
Ravelry?
we could do Instagram and Ravelry.
We could combine them somehow. We're
Mhm,
going to
we'll
learn
pull
new
from that.
things. Woof.
But we will open up a WIPs and finish objects thread on our Ravelry,
Right.
so that you can start to post there, because you can't post like in a conversation on Instagram. You can't share photos within like a conversation or a post, but we can do that on Ravelry. So you can share your pictures, you can share your progress, show us what you're making, show us what you've finished, and we'll draw some prizes. We'll probably do a prize every month.
Are we going to be able to do it on Instagram? Sorry, we're talking business.
We can do it on Instagram.
By hashtag?
By hashtags, yeah.
Okay.
So you have to use our hashtag, tag us in your post, so that
With the hashtag and Kindful Knits. Okay, there you go. There's your instructions. Or you could just go to the Ravelry page. Probably a lot easier. But we'll figure it out.
Yeah. But yeah, join us for that, because we've got a lot of things that we're finishing. And I'm excited about some of the things I've been able to finish with this encouragement to finish some stuff.
Right.
Have you finished some things?
So many things. And ridiculous things.
Should we jump right into
Well,
finished?
I want to talk about... No,
whips
I
first?
want to talk about whips and then what we're like...
Oh, let's talk about the
cowl. Yeah,
The-
we're
go.
on the same
You
page.
go.
Yeah. So Ravelry and I mean, if we're going to do it on both platforms, we are going to be hosting just, I believe, only for the month of February.
March.
We haven't been
2
around
months.
each other for like a week, so we're not
We're catching up
We're
at the
catching
same
up
time.
in real time. 2 months, February, March.
February, March.
We are going to host a Love Note knit along. So my yarn is currently in Indiana. Hopefully, it gets here before February.
It's scheduled to be here on
I don't
Monday.
believe it. I don't believe it.
Is what my
I don't
latest
believe
update
it.
was.
I don't believe any of it.
And I'll dye yours
Not
up
till
right
I see
away.
it. Bah. Okay, it'll figure itself out. Anyway,
It'll be here.
We don't have a hashtag for that though. Just
It will be Kindful Knits. It'll be Kindful Knit Love Note.
okay. I'm gonna write that down
Kindful
right
Knit
now.
Love Note.
Okay.
Kindful Knits. Kindful Knits Love Note.
This is like behind the scenes. You're all VIPs
You're like right
to
here
behind
in
the
the-
scenes. Gosh.
Kindful
Love
Knits
Note.
Love Note Cowl.
Okay. So we'll
That's
have
a long one, but
whatever. Yeah, we'll have a Ravelry
put it on the
page
screen.
and we'll have an Instagram, and so for 2 months, and we will be having giveaways for that also. Yeah.
Yes, and we're doing that in collaboration with our friend Taylor from Needle Fox Arts. She was the one that says, let's do that together. I've really wanted to make one. I haven't done that yet. Let's do it together.
Right.
And we've got several people in our local knitting group that are going to do it with us. And so Taylor, she's currently enjoying herself in Hawaii. That sucks for her.
Yeah, she
so
left
jealous.
she left right before the ice storm hit. So whatever, Taylor.
Yeah. Oh well. But when she gets back, we're gonna need to have her on as a guest.
Yeah,
maybe
she needs to
sometime
be a
next
guest.
month.
Yeah, during our
So you guys can
during
meet
our
her too,
cow.
because she's amazing.
Right. So we'll have the Love Note knit along. So Kindful Knits Love Note KAL, and then we'll have a thread on
We'll have
Ravelry as well.
Whips, like show your whips, a chatter thread, and a finished object
Right.
thread.
So
And we'll give prizes for just being involved in it, even if you don't finish.
there'll be lots of weird stuff too. It'll be
Because
great.
sometimes that pressure to finish something kind of discourages you to participate. You don't have to finish in that period of time.
It's a love
I
note,
may
no
or may
pressure.
not finish in that period of time. Who knows?
Just enter.
It
Cast
depends
on
how
3
many-
stitches. Like
How many
okay.
other projects I cast on during
Well,
that
with all the things you bought, good luck. My God. Okay, so
Now,
finished objects.
finished objects.
Are we gonna do whips? No.
Let's do finished objects.
I want to.
first,
I
'cause I'm
really.
quite proud
I
of some finished
really.
objects.
I really want to show some things. So you want to go back and forth?
You go first, because I'm going to get out the one that I'm
Okay.
actively working on that is almost
So
finished.
this was initially. Look at me with my. Do you like my seam? I love my aqua seam.
It's perfect.
This was initially going to be a blanket, and then I decided no, I didn't like what was happening, so I made a house cowl, because I think everyone needs a house cowl. And I finished it during the ice storm, and I needed a house cowl at the time.
It was so cold.
It was so cold for so long, and like I was waiting to, for the power to go off at any time. So I have a house cowl, and I love the look of like the granny stripe. I love it. I love it. I love the colors.
It's so good.
This
and it
is
was going to be a
showing-
blanket?
Yeah, it was just going to be a granny stripe blanket, but I just didn't like, there was something about it that wasn't right for what I had in my mind. These colors, this is much more
Aqua
than light blue,
showing
and
up
this
blue.
is much more teal than navy.
Colors aren't reading real
But
great.
whatever. Anyway,
It's good.
it's a house cowl. Everyone needs one. Highly recommend.
cozy.
It's so cozy. It's like, it's perfect, and it's
Perfect,
so cozy.
Perfect.
It's so cozy, and it's totally like I feel like if oh my gosh, is it Mrs. Farley from Three's Company?
Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh. Wow, that's
What was her name?
Yeah, Mrs. Farley.
So
Mrs. Roper.
Mrs. Roper.
Mr.
If
Farley was the single one.
If Mrs. Roper and Phyllis Diller had a granddaughter, I am her. And this is what I would have worn from my grandmother's. Yes. So this is what I would
You
like.
had taken the blanket off the back of her couch and turned it into a towel.
I would. I'm making a towel, Grandma. That's what I would say. So I'm totally into it. I think I don't know why I love it so. Like, and it's so huge. Like, I don't even care.
It just looks cozy
House
and warm.
cowl. House cowl. Get one. All right.
Yeah.
What's a finished object? Are you working? You want me to keep going?
Keep going. No, I have another finished object.
She has 24 more stitches. Maybe 22 by now.
So close to being done. I really said I was going to have socks finished before I saw you guys next time. And I'm at the point of DPNs. I have 24 stitches remaining. I'm on the next decrease. I'm almost done.
I love
Almost
that
done.
sock. It's so cool.
I love this yarn, and I need to make some more of it. I'm out of it right now, but I need to make more.
Very cool.
Okay, so this sock, it's almost done. But
Practically.
this one
Is done.
finished. I know, it's just a toe.
Look,
It
you
shouldn't be
guys,
that
it's
exciting.
proof. That's really a toe. It's a whole toe.
It is.
It's a whole toe.
Did I tie in the ends yet?
Listen,
No.
we're not talking about that. We don't need to broadcast our business. Whatever. But it's a whole toe.
There's a hole in it because I haven't seamed it yet.
It's
I
a whole toe.
haven't tied in the end yet.
But it's finished.
It's finished.
Your sample sock is finished. Look
This
at all
one
the
is
rainbow.
so,
Look at all
so
that
close.
green. I love it. I love it.
I'll be done with this one before we're done here. I'll
Probably.
show you the finished one by the time we're done.
Let's see, what else do I have? Finished objects. I keep throwing things around. I need to quit that. So, I have a niece
haven't seen these yet.
who is turning 6 on the 18th of February. And so I had a skein of You Matter in sparkle sock. And it's showing up a little bit. It's more sparkle than it's showing up, as it always is. Anyway, arm warmers. And it looks like lightning, and I love it. And so these are perfect. Her family came over. Well, they lost power for like multiple days.
Oh, is that who came over first?
And she didn't even know. This is where I said, hey, I want to try something on you. Make sure it fits somebody that I know. And, she's 6.
She's 6. She doesn't know
She
it's for
believes
her.
whatever Mimi says. So, finished objects. This was cranked on a tube at your house. And then I just picked up and knit the ribbing in this purple that she's going to love.
That was from the December kit, or from the Christmas kit.
I mean, I just have all of this, like, always be kind stuff hanging around. It's weird. I don't know how it happens. So, arm warmers. Because this little girl, they like to run around when they're little because they're like little ovens. But she just needs a little something that's not going to get in the way of anything else. So, just to keep it kind of warm. And then, wait, this is better. This is the best.
Oh my gosh.
You guys.
You switched the palm.
I switched the palm because look how giant it is.
Oh, it's so good.
I love it. So, she tried the hat
going
on.
to love it.
She liked it. And then I noticed like the palm just wasn't quite right. So I got a bigger palm. And I like the white palm. It's so like eye-catching. Anyway, and this is the hat. It's the hat with a little bit of jewelry in it, which I thought was hilarious. So, there's that. But wait, there's more. You guys. So she loved you remember the chicken?
Is this for her too?
Yeah, the chicken that I had last week 2 weeks ago for winter chicken dinner.
Deserves its whole brand new.
I mean,
think it deserves its whole
its own podcast.
Yeah. It's so good.
So she spied that in my house and had to. She played with the chicken all the time, so I made her own chicken. It's a Polish chicken.
Good.
And it has disco.
It's a punk rock
flavor.
chicken. Oh, it's so good.
All the yarn is sparkly, but you might not notice the
You
sparkle.
can't see the sparkle as much, but that's a good one. I like that.
And this is like Vanna's Choice or something. Maybe some Caron Simply Soft Sparkle. This is some cheap, I don't know what it is, but I love it. And this, I saw the picture of the Polish chickens with the funny head, and I thought, oh, I wonder. Sure enough.
Put a palm. Oh, that's so cute. See, and I was not going to make a chicken, and now I have to. I downloaded the pattern.
You need to put a pom-pom on the top.
Yes, I do. Well, I'm going to do a rainbow, like, funky chicken, right? You know it's going to be a funky chicken.
It's going to be amazing.
So I downloaded the pattern, and I was getting, the other night I was trying to figure out, what do I want to work on? I thought, I'll just start a chicken. I'm like, no, I don't have the right yarn for that. So I didn't start a chicken yet because my funky chicken will require very specific rainbow funky yarn.
Yeah.
That I don't know what that is yet.
Electric rainbow chicken.
Maybe.
Yeah. I think this is hilarious. I sent a picture, or her mom saw it maybe on Instagram. She goes, I'm not going to show her. She's going to lose her mind.
So good.
Anyway, so that's my
That's
chicken.
her birthday present. All that whole...
Oh, yeah. And you guys remember the very, very, very homemade, not
handmade.
not handmade, but homemade, and well, maybe homemade, but anyway, I finished that blanket, that yellow and white, like just two skeins of Lion Brand ice cream, just a big granny square, perfect size for like a car seat or a doll. So she came over and I was like, hey, you should wrap your chicken up in his blanket. And so that went home with her for her baby.
So she got the yellow finished blanket.
Yes, because she's 5, almost 6, and she doesn't
last time?
It was
wasn't
almost
quite,
finished,
right?
yeah. But they go so fast.
Yeah.
It was super quick.
And we know what it looked like.
Yeah, it was. I don't want to show it on camera anymore.
Again? You don't want to show it again?
What did Fred say? Made with loving hands. That's code for you made that shit at home. Yeah, I did. But this shit is hilarious.
Oh, I love it.
This shit is so funny. Anyway, chicken.
All right.
Yeah,
I guess I could probably go next.
That might be all my finished.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I was busy doing like the fiddly finishing, like that. Well, put it down for a second.
Okay. I'm on last decrease. Okay. So what I finish. So remember last time I showed you my SwiftTea
So cute.
cozy.
Those colors.
It was a little tight and only fit a can. It didn't fit my
skinny
coffee
can
mug.
even.
A very
Yeah.
skinny can. But
White
it's
Claw.
So my White Claw cozy.
Is that what we're calling it now?
That's probably
SwiftTea.
Yeah. That's about how big it is. But it's so cute. I loved it. So I had to make another one big enough to fit my actual cup. And look at that. I love it. So this image is from the Valentine Doodle kit that comes out on the 2nd.
Pacific Knit Co.
Pacific
Jamie Lomax.
Knit Co. I love her stuff. She has done some pretty incredible things. And I purchased all of her stuff because I want all of the possibilities.
I made a major purchase on the website too.
Yes, and I love it. So just cute, simple little color work. And my stranding isn't great in this circumference. And I didn't even think about it. Knit inside out so that your floats, so you work on it this way. So as you're knitting along, you're still knitting. You're knitting this side. That way your floats are on the outside and then creases there.
Oh my God, genius.
I didn't think about it. Maggie's like, why didn't you turn it inside out? I'm like, I don't know. Why didn't I turn it inside out? And then Valerie commented on last time's video and said, just turn it inside out.
That's
so guess
smart.
what? I'm going to make another one. And guess what I'm going to do? Turn it inside out.
Yeah.
Because I am going to make another one.
That's cute.
It's so cute.
So cute.
So that's what I finished. Okay. Sock. Cozy. 18 more stitches. That's what I finished. I have one more big finish.
Okay. Yeah. was just gonna say.
Okay, this is a nearly finished.
I'm counting it as
the knitting is done. Mm-hmm. The knitting is done, and it's so good. I need to seam it together and put a pillow in it. This amazing pillow cover.
God, I can't get over those cables.
When I showed it last time, I was right here where that lifeline is, and I finished all of the additional cabling. And then it has this this button band that's the other cables in to make the button.
These little cables are cute too.
It's just a left twist and a right twist. So then you flip it over,
throw on
put
some
your
buttons.
buttons. And I even found the buttons that go to this. I didn't bring them. The buttons that I had bought for this originally. Mm-hmm. This was supposed to go to my mom's house. My dad had passed away a few years ago, and before my mother died, I was making this for her to go to her house. My dad loved this color blue. He worked for BYU his entire career. This is the BYU color. He worked for BYU his entire career, and this was his favorite color. So the buttons that I had for it was a cougar and a Y, and I was gonna make this for my mom. And
what yarn is this?
We're not talking about it.
Oh, right.
It's from an undisclosed place that we don't shop at anymore. I bought this years ago. Anyhow, so I found the buttons. I don't know if I'll use those same ones again, but maybe I will. I don't know.
I love the cable pattern.
I want that cable in a sweater. It's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna have to figure that out.
I'm so pleased. So last time
that was Cable Channel.
Cable Channel. Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's the name of the pattern.
So since we talked about this finish along, I pulled out some old whips. Finished 2 big ones.
Well, we had the ice storm. What else was there to do?
No, this was done before the ice storm.
Oh.
This was done probably 3 days after our last video. I took it home and I worked on it that night.
There was some peer pressure too. There was like, we want to see it. We want to see it done. It's so pretty.
What would we call it? Friendly accountability.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Friendly accountability.
So
what else
finished? That's it. Yeah, that's where I'm at. What you got? What else you got?
I think all of that is all my finished. I'm most proud of the chicken.
The chicken is so good.
I love it.
What are you working on?
So, I don't really want to show too much because this is a test knit.
Oh.
So I don't even know if I should show
some
basic. Of it. So it's a hat with some ribbing and some pickup stitches. And I will.
That color is showing up really
I know.
Nice.
It's such. This is my test knit yarn. I make all my test knits are this skein of yarn, and I pull it back out and make another one. This is that really fluffy, smushy DK.
Smushy.
Mm-hmm. I love it. And I don't really want to show much more of this hat. It will be. It's still in testing, and
look at this color.
Yeah, it's so nice. Oh, and I do love a twisted rib.
That twisted rib always turns out so nice.
Pops so nice.
So it's a hat test knit that you're doing for Taylor Needle Fox Arts.
Mm-hmm. And it's got some really nice like dimension, and her brain is just, it works in mysterious ways. But the end result is really it's so interesting. It's going to be pretty.
I told her I would test it, and I just haven't had time to even.
It is not
jump into it. I just haven't had time.
Setting it up, what I've noticed with that test knit, I had to pay attention. Mm-hmm. Like toward the end of it, I'm almost at the end. It was cake, but man, I had to count and pay attention. I think if it was lighter yarn, maybe not. Because that dark.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to see where you're actually at. And then I don't use progress keepers, and obviously I don't finish all my sentences. I talk in partial sentences, which drives me crazy when anyone else does it.
You don't use progress keepers.
Not progress.
To show us, to show us where you were at last.
But my green hat.
A couple inches.
Yeah, I mean we're getting close. We're getting close to almost the decrease. Do you like my little stitch marker? I love it.
Which one is that?
I just made it the other day, or I made it when I was feeling Christmassy. Mm-hmm. And I just think it's so cute. Anyway, so this is the His and Hers reversible hat in that Knitted Wit Custom Emerald City. And it's worsted.
Oh, it's
It's so
pretty.
squishy, and it's just going to be the coolest hat, and I love it. So I knit a little bit on that, but what I'm really excited about, this will be finished tomorrow.
F word.
Oh, F word. This is the My Secret Crop. No. Yeah, My Secret Crop by Jessie Maid. And it is in Always Be Kind, Aurora Borealis. So there is sparkle. If you can see the sparkle. And all of these little colored bits are UV reactive. And look, like, this is amazing. So this is a cropped-ish top, tank top for my 19-year-old. And look how stretchy that gets.
It's
so stretchy.
Good.
It's so stretchy, and it just fits her so good. So we're at the part,
like the shaping of the bust
of the front. Yes, we're at the part of the shaping of the bust. Yes, that's exactly what's happening. So this kind of comes up, and it'll get a little bit smaller toward the top, and then here's like the side, and then the straps will be picked up here.
Oh,
right.
Nice.
It's super simple, but it's such a great, like, it fits her so good.
That purple one that you made in the same
So
pattern
cute.
turned
Yep.
out really nice.
So cute.
And so you know it's gonna just fit her well.
Yep. And I had marked up the pattern to be all the same. So, but just feel that. I mean, you probably never forget how squishy it is. It's so nice.
I love it. This
It's
is
so
the Sparkle DK base, and it's
I mean,
so
I love
nice.
a DK. I really,
do
really
too.
do.
I'm getting more and more
Into it.
into DK. I used to be all about sock yarn fingering weight because socks was what I made all the time. I've really branched out into more things besides socks
Yeah.
as of late.
So I'm excited. I can't wait to have this done and maybe gifted quickly. You know, it's going to be great. And then one more thing. I actually made some pretty
Ooh,
good
you did.
progress, if I don't lose all the stitches, on my muscle burrow. Look at that. Look at the
The
stripes.
stripes are so
And then I
fun.
realized I think I'm making the wrong size
Why?
to fit my fat fucking head.
Why?
I think it's gonna be too. I think I should have made the large instead of the medium.
I think you're going to be surprised at how stretchy it is.
Man, I hope it is, but I'm not a loose knitter, so I have some concerns about this hat. Not about the pattern. I love, like, it's
The
such
pattern's
a
so
good,
nice.
easy, breezy. Like, this goes to work with me because I can just, like, boop boop boop, and you know, when I'm waiting around every few minutes,
It's fiddly to start, but once you're started and
Once
you're
you're
in
done,
it, it's
you're golden.
piece of cake.
And I just love to watch the stripes. I love it. So this is in the cozy colorway, and I just, you know, I like how every now and then it's just a little, like, there isn't a gray in between. It gives it a little bit of interest, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like,
It's like I planned it that way.
yeah, or like it's been, like, not weathered, but, like, it just looks interesting, I think.
Mm-hmm. It's fun.
I don't know. I like it. So that's what that's my goes in the bag and goes literally everywhere. And I keep it in my daughter's sock. I stole it. I said, I stole one of your socks. That's what I've got on the needles. And then I've got a lot of things planned.
Well, let me tell you what I'm working on. This sock. I'm on the last 8 stitches.
I'm trying to think, is there anything that I don't think there's anything I'm missing.
Like, seriously, I'm on the last 8 stitches. I have finished I've got a couple of things in progress that I've made some good progress on my, once I get to the DPN point, I have to just finish them.
Grab something for me to show. Grab that.
Okay,
Right,
let's
that
do this.
rainbow.
Okay, since we just talked
Oh, muscle.
Muzzle Bro, yeah, I've made some good progress on mine as well.
I love how the difference in, like, how easy you can make this hat and how different.
It can be.
I mean,
I love it.
same hat.
So I think I was about here from the last time I showed it. I didn't put a progress marker. And I knit most of this. I try to reserve this for my mindless knitting things. So when I'm doing something that I really can't think about what I'm making. And so I did this when I ran out of yarn at our meeting the other night, and I haven't worked on it since. But making good progress on my Messabro.
It's just something to keep in the bag all the time. I don't know
if I'm going to just continue with this or if I'm going to do something different on the inside, so it'll be inside out. I don't know. I haven't decided. I'm not quite halfway yet, but we'll see. I don't have.
I haven't even measured to see if I'm halfway. I just keep knitting.
Just keep knitting.
Just keep knitting.
So I've got that I've been working on.
Habitation. I want to see.
Okay, and then the habitation throw that I started last year with my 2022 Christmas Advent. It was a 24 color striping Advent color mini Advent.
Oh my God, you're in the yellow.
And I was right here. I just finished this when I showed it last, and I have added 5 stripes.
Oh, I love it.
Aren't those so good?
I love it. It's going to be so
just
bold
about
when
finished.
it's done.
I've started the white section. I'm on the eyelet row, so I couldn't do it and think about it. And look at the next color.
Oh, my favorite.
Look at that. That's going to be...
between this orange and probably like that yellow right in the middle there. Oh, those are I love them.
So that's the next color.
And this is like a yellowy orange too.
Well, that's what it did. So it was a solid, or the dark color. Then it was just a confetti of that color, and then a neon in that color, and then that color mixed with the next color.
Oh, interesting.
So then it was just the blue.
So like a real fade.
Yeah, so you can see that there's a solid, a most semi-solid.
I can hold this.
Okay, so then like you can see it really well with the blue. So it was like the semi-solid, the confetti, the neon, the green blue, and then green.
Nice.
Confetti, neon, green yellow. So it really followed a very specific flow.
That's cool.
So I'm getting it to where it will go through all 24 colors to the center, and then it will start at purple again, and it will fade all the way through all the colors twice from start to finish. So this corner will start purple, the other corner will finish pink.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. And I've been really motivated to work on this lately.
Why?
And it's...
What's
because
motivating?
we talked about it. I showed it, and I want to...
So sometimes just like showing people what you're working on,
makes
their
you think,
excitement gets you excited.
I want to see how it goes. And it's fun to see these colors all come together. Oh, it's such a good fade. I'm so thrilled with
There's
this
something
gradient.
about, having something where you can see the progress without measuring,
Yes, and I am really impressed with. I was very pleased with how this gradient fade turned out.
Yeah.
But it's a super mindless. I don't have to look at a pattern. It's
what else?
the only thing unique I do is do the I-cord edge, and then on my slip and so then I have to increase one, and then on the eyelet rows. Otherwise, it is garter back and forth and back and forth. But I love it.
What else you got?
For works in progress.
Yeah. Actually, we're going to get cut off. We're going to take a short break. We will be right back. Oh, I'm going to fall off my chair.
Don't fall off your chair.
Okay, so we're back. Show them what you just finished. All done.
It's done. Like, actually has a toe. Look at that.
Done enough
So
to be
cute.
considered finished.
It's finished. Because tying in ends does not need to be done for a thing to be finished for me. It's finished. This bitch is done.
Done. All right. So,
what are we up to next?
tell us about the trunk show that you went
I gotta
to.
tell you where I went.
You went to Portland. I did not go. I was not feeling well.
No, I was
and
sad to go without you.
yeah, I was going to spend the whole weekend up there and ended up I just needed to rest.
Stay home. Yeah, your body
home,
needs you to stay home and rest.
Said, girl, lay down. So I did.
So I went to the trunk show at Starlight Knitting Society with Pacific Knit Co., Yarnaceous Fibers, and Fangirl Fibers.
Right.
And it was so much fun to see them. And before I could get over to talk to them somebody recognized me in the store, recognized me not by my face, they recognized my rainbow sweater.
They've been following you on Instagram.
They follow me on Instagram, and they knew who I was because they're like, I've seen that sweater before. So then I walk over to talk to Maggie, and she's talking to somebody else. So
Maggie is
Urinaceous Fibers. So I'm talking to Emily from Fangirl Fibers, and we're visiting. And then my back is turned to Maggie, and she turns around and sees me and knows it's me because of my sweater.
That's awesome.
So she comes over, and of course, they got a hug, and it was so fun to see them.
The yarn community is cool.
It is so fun. It really is. It's so fun. And got to hang out with them for a while. I would have loved to spend the whole day just chilling with them. It was just fun to see them. And so many fun colors and different doodles and patterns and ideas. And I have purchased all of the doodle kits. Oh, I didn't bring my cards. I did buy the Portland deck because that's what she had available.
Right.
So I bought the deck. I didn't bring that with me. But I have bought all of the other doodle patterns.
I think I bought all the doodle packs except like 2. But I was like, I'm not going to make any of those. But
the
everything
basic
else.
doodle I didn't buy because I've got the deck. I don't know where I put it. I've got the deck because I bought that at Cozy. But anyway, so I was going through. I like all the different doodles and having them to be able to just blank canvas, plug in whatever you want, wherever you want, however you want, on any object that you want to add something. So I showed last time, and I'll pull up the picture again. There was a cowl that was made for the Kraken for this Winter Classic, and it's the Kraken colors, a Seattle Kraken, and it has the octopus on it. So it came out of this ocean doodle cowl and this octopus. So let me pull up really quickly and show you this picture because I have to make it. And I was so excited about it, and I was showing my sons, who are the ones that have got me into hockey. I can't believe I'm into hockey. That's a really weird thing.
Weird.
But cool, because hockey's cool.
But how cute are these? Like, there's seashells, there's kelp.
There's so many cute things.
I guess it's a scallop, little fish, little tiny fish. Oh, so cute.
And so this is the sample of the Kraken
Look
cowl
at that, you guys.
Made. I love it. It's so good.
So show us
must make this.
What you're gonna make it with.
So I last night dyed yarn to make my own cowl.
And tell us about this one.
So
this will be
just
octopus,
these bright
right?
colors, right? And this blue is the electric blue, and so this will glow under UV light. So just the octopus will light up with UV light.
That will be so cool.
So I was doing it.
That's gonna look so great.
My 21-year-old son, so cute, that's so excited about it. He's like, Mom, that's not really quite the right blue. You need to make it a little bit more aqua. So we added a little more aqua. This one, he came in, he's like, I love that blue, but it was more of a sapphire royal blue. He's like, it's got to be a little darker, Mom. So let's add maybe add some navy to it. So we made it. So he was totally in on the planning for
I love it.
And then he asked me to make him a sweater. My son wants a sweater.
How do you say no?
I'm going to make him a Kraken sweater.
How do you say no?
Like with the S for the Kraken and the stripes, it'll be like a jersey, but in a sweater.
And with an octopus on the side or at the cuff or something.
He wants them along the bottom.
Oh, that'll be fun. Yes, that'll be so cute.
So we're making a Kraken cowl. That's my next project. I can't wait to cast that on. I had to dye that yarn so I could get that cast on ASAP. It's my next project.
So go to Pacific Knit Co. If your local yarn store does not have the decks or you don't want the decks, I didn't particularly want cards. I decided after I thought about it, I just want to see all the designs and have them available to me digitally so I can stick them on my iPad and do whatever.
Well, and it's fun then because what you can do is then you can cut out the images and then you can just, and so she provides you with a page that's just a graph, and then you can just plug in. So I just cut out the pictures that I wanted and then plugged them in. So I'm going to do the Kraken and then the waves and then another Kraken, and then this is going to be my border on the top and the bottom. So cool. And then I'm going to do the words that's going to say release the Kraken.
Oh, how nice.
It's going to say release the Kraken along the bottom rim of it.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah. It's going to be fun. So that's what I love about these. So go buy her patterns. Go support her. She has so many different
Pacific
ideas.
Knit Co. Yeah, pacificknitco.com.
Yeah.
Yep, pacificknitco.com.
And if you buy them on Ravelry, like they translate. You can upload them in both places. Like if you buy it on her.
That's right. On her website.
The other thing she told me too, because I told her I'd bought everything, the cowl patterns and the expansion kits. She said don't buy both of them. Buy one or the other. The doodles that you get in each one are the same.
So the cowl.
The cowl gives you the instructions for how to make the cowl with the images. The expansion pack just has the images. You don't need to purchase both.
Yeah.
So
I think I just got expansion packs because I can make a cowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh,
so
let me show this.
Oh, this is a fun
You guys,
one.
the Seattle one. Look. The Space Needle. Is that an orca tail?
No, it's a whale tail, yeah.
I just love, and the Sasquatch, oh my God.
And the coffee.
I love the little skyline right here. So cute. And the trees, anyway.
There's so many good ones. And there's so many things that you can do that.
So cute.
Go support her. She's amazing. And she's like, I wish I could do this. I've got all these ideas, but as soon as I can quit my full-time job, my real job, then I can do this full-time. I felt that deeply.
And so you got,
I got
from like Fangirl.
Where's the pack I got for you?
Well, let's show them both together.
Okay. So I got 3 kits. So they have, what they do is when they do this big trunk show, they have what's called the doodle bar. And along the whole table, they have just tons and tons of minis in every color you can imagine. And you can pick and choose your own minis, or they have some that are in a collection or a set that are specific to make like a specific cowl. So for example, I got this one for a cowl, and this one is called Anti-Hero. So it's a Taylor Swift reference, song reference. Of course I had to get that one. And this is from Fangirl Fibers, Anti-Hero, and I just loved it. It was fun colors.
And the one you got for me is Autumn and Stars Hollow, Rhinebeck 2023.
So this was for the Rhinebeck Doodle cowl. And so there's a whole Rhinebeck set of doodles that's sweaters and pumpkins, and it's very fall themed. Really, really good. But those felt like very much like your colors.
Right. And this is from Fangirl Fibers. What I want to tell you though, I got a bunch of stuff from Pacific Knit Co. because it was buy 2 get 1 pattern. So I made out like a bandit.
So go
I'm telling you.
patterns. Go get them.
Yes. And the Portland deck the Portland ones just dropped, and they're $1 less than the other ones. So, I mean, there are some deals to be had.
go get them.
Anyway, tell us about, like, I got the orange. You traded some out.
So this...
Because she knows me.
This orange was in this kit. This pink was in that kit.
Yep.
I just swapped.
And we're good. We're good. Because, look, I got a coral. I got a yellow.
This kind of olivey color isn't really me, but...
Well, I mean, if you really hate it, you can give it to me.
I could maybe just do it as an accent. I don't know what I'm going to do with this.
Maybe we should do a doodle. We should do a doodle.
A doodle along.
Yeah.
Maybe after our love note, we'll do a doodle along, and we'll do something doodle-ish. It doesn't matter what doodle you do. What doodly do. Or do you want to start it now?
Does she have a cockadoodle do? Is that okay to, like... has that dropped yet?
I think there's one that has a cockadoodle. I don't know.
I think we're talking about different things. Anyway, Fangirl Fibers. Look at these wonderful. And this is nice and squishy.
These are from Fangirl Fibers. And then one of the patterns that she has is the PDX airport carpet. And it's people take pictures of their feet on the carpet, and you know that that's where they're at, right? So these are all the colors, and this is a combination from Urinaceous and Fangirl.
In PDX carpet colors.
PDX carpet colors.
Nice.
I'm a sucker for a kit of things.
You are. It's true.
And wait, there's more. And so then from the doodle bar, I picked all of these colors that just felt like good colors for me. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they're nice to add to
this
my...
This is an interesting color.
I like it. Anyway, so those were fun colors. I had fun picking colors and visiting with them. It was really
Yeah.
great. So while I was at Starlight,
I got a
two more
gift.
things.
I love
Two
that
more
I got.
things.
I got gifted things.
So then I also
great.
bought their show colorway.
Yes.
So Fangirl Fibers, this was her show colorway in Starlight. Lots of pinks and bright colors. I feel the neons there. I love her stuff. And then Maggie from Yarnaceous Fibers. This one is Fossil Point. I love those
Fossil
darker,
Point. Is that a
deep
place?
hues.
I wonder.
I don't know if it's a place or not, but I really liked the colors in this one. I was really pleased with.
It's very moody.
Yes,
Oh, that's gonna actually.
that's gonna.
I see that there's more like.
I wouldn't use this for a color or
Brighter
anything. I think
colors.
it would be like a really nice cowl just by
or
itself, and letting the yarn and the
Mm-hmm.
colors do their thing.
How
It's gonna be
fun!
pretty. So I was excited about that and happy to support their by
Yeah.
their show colorways especially.
For sure.
While I was
But
at
wait,
Starlight,
there's more.
While I was at Starlight, I love yarn in general, right? You guys know this. But I
Oh,
have seen a lot of Zodiac like colorways. And I don't know what color Capricorn is supposed to be, but I've never been interested in whatever color it's been done. But this one from Farmer's Daughter Fibers
I love that color.
in the Zodiac
I
Capricorn,
love it.
it just was like, okay, yeah, I could do that, but what am I going to do with it? I don't know. Well, let me walk past the
Spin cycle.
cycle wall, and there was this green and pink and red and
I don't think that's reading
brown.
right.
It's not, because these greens really match a lot better. So this is a sport weight and this is a fingering weight. So I mean, I could use them, but I decided I'm going to use this with
And then she went in the way back time
way
machine.
back like 5 years ago. I bought this silk lace weight yarn,
Like how perfect.
and it's going to go so perfect. So I'm going to hold these
Oh.
two together and use that as my contrast.
That's gonna be so pretty.
I have no idea what I'm going to make, but
I don't
when
care.
I
It's
do
gonna be
find the
nice.
right thing to make, this is what I'm going to do.
So cool.
And if I need another greenish color in their combo, I don't know. If I need something else.
So where'd you get this?
So I was near
Since you were in Portland
Ritual Dyes.
and you'd been dying to go.
I hadn't been to Ritual Dyes before, so I went to Ritual Dyes and I picked up. I was feeling a very green
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
Green, blue. It's so
Like
good
moody
colors,
green.
though, right?
I love it. Mm-hmm.
So I got these two at Ritual Dyes, these two at Starlight, and this one from Deep
Deep Dash.
Stash.
Deep stash.
Excited
diamond.
about.
Nice.
And
Those colors are amazing.
This is the other thing
See,
I bought.
this is what happens when I tell you don't buy the pink. Get the blue green for a minute, and then it triggered something
I
in your
love
head.
this color. It just
You're welcome.
It wasn't the last one that was not the color I wanted.
Yeah.
And then I found this too in the end of stock bin. This is from the Wandering Flock. I got this when I was at Ritual Dyes. It's a single skein. No idea what I'm going to make with it. It's called Mermaid Parade.
Oh, cute.
So pretty.
I love it.
That's what I
Mermaid
bought.
Parade.
That's what I bought that weekend.
Okay.
Do you want to show what you've got? Because I've got one more thing to show
From your own.
of acquisitions.
Okay. Well, I mean, let's show these.
Well, wait. Let's
Okay.
finish yarn first.
Okay. So today, after work,
Oh, did you go buy some yarn after work?
I did a drug deal after work.
A yarn drug deal?
I did.
Who'd you get those from?
The Cozy Moose, our friend Holla, Holla, is having a 40% off sale. And she's local, so her Etsy store 40% off.
Wow.
Yeah.
And she's got some great, great colors.
I saw these in the Instagram. There were 2 left. Look at this, you guys.
That's your color.
You guys.
So our friend Holla, let's show her label because it's
the Cozy
so
Moose.
good. The Cozy Moose, and she's on Etsy.
I mean, I think it's just Etsy.
Yeah, I think she's just on Etsy as the Cozy Moose. Check her out. We'll put
She's on
her.
Instagram as the.cozy.moose.
Okay, so search for her. We'll put her link in our show
Everything
notes.
will be in the show notes. But doesn't this look like a campfire? So she has a bunch of stuff in her shop.
And she's
like limited-
really, really great with color.
Oh yeah,
Good
but
stuff.
not a ton of like this was. There were 2. There were
Yeah,
two.
she has a lot of
But
stuff that she'd
40% off.
done when she first started dyeing, and
This
there's
is
some
called
great stuff.
Silver Fox.
So perfect.
So cute. So I saw it. So she had an Instagram post that said, "Hey, check out my shop," and then she showed this, and I thought, "What the fuck?"
And
And so then I went to Etsy, and there were two, and I said, "I'm doing it." And then because she's local, I just DM'd her on Instagram. I said, "Hey, girl, like, what's your Venmo? Like,
can we come pick it up?
take it off of Etsy. I don't need to give them the money. I'll give you the money." And so we did a drug deal after work. She says, "This is where I work." I said, "I'll be there a little after 3. It was more like 3:35, but yeah. And then I gave her the white elephant.
Oh, good.
Pom-poms. So I traded 2 pom-poms that were not mine, but they were hers. So we traded, and they were both in cozy bags. It was funny. So it looked like a weird, like, in the movies where there's like the 2 people with the briefcases,
Like the briefcase and they swap
the switch.
briefcases.
Like, it could have totally been that. I would rather have this than like cocaine in a briefcase right now.
Absolutely.
These days.
And I finally got the yarn
Let's
that
show,
I've been...
show them this color that you've been wanting. That I talked her out of it. I
She
don't know
talked
why.
me
I'm so
out of
sorry.
this, and it
I'm
is
never gonna
called-
live it down.
Never, ever. This is called, I think, ballerina slipper. I think it's the name of this one. Color number 37.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's called ballet slipper. But it's this nice light dusty pink, and it's so great, and it's going to be a perfect sweater for me. In fact,
what are
it
you
is
gonna
going
make
to
with
be
it?
this sweater, the Easy Eyelet Yoke sweater.
And that's like
And-
from Knititude, right?
And I'm like 99% committed to following it to pattern, like knitting actually the way that 99%.
Laura, you do not have to lie just because people are going to watch this.
I really am going to try because I just am.
I know you. I know how you knit. You'd be like, "No, I'm going to change this." And eventually it will be inspired by the easy eyes. The sleeves will be totally different. The hem will be different. Like
I
the
will
yoke will be different.
I am going to try. The yoke will definitely be to pattern.
It's beautiful. I love it. I think it is so cute.
And it's going to be in this pink.
That's going to be
I
pretty.
am so excited about it.
You're going to have to tag her because
Oh, yeah.
she'll love to see
She's
it.
going to love it. And so then, because I returned the reddish, kind of tomatoey color that it was a weird color red.
It was
that
like
I
a
got,
weird cranberry
I didn't
tomato.
like it. So I exchanged it for this. And then I had to add a couple more things to my cart to get free shipping. And I had a gift card. And so I got this. This is reading a lot darker than it really is.
It's not picking up blues correctly.
And this gray.
Nice gray.
Yeah. I'm not sure what it'll be, but it'll be something.
I like both of them together, but this is, I like that.
I like a granny square hexi-cardy.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
So fun. I got
I
five
need
skeins of each.
I need to get some of that because I want to make. There was something. Was it cactus? I think is the color I want. That
Ooh,
green.
yeah.
But now that I see this, I really like this.
This is really nice.
I don't know.
So,
We'll see.
That's what I got. That's it. That's
Okay.
all that I bought. I only bought those things. That's it. I only bought a few things.
Are you lying? No, you're
No,
not.
I'm
That
trying
was
to
just a-
downplay the
yeah.
fact that I bought a lot.
Well, I have a
of
guest room.
shit. For me to store my yarn, for me to
Well,
sleep over.
if you
when I
get
get
removed
kicked
from your
out.
home, I guess. Anyway,
Everything fits in a box right now, and my box is
the box. You mean the house? Yeah.
My house is a
Yeah.
box.
Okay. So we're fans of somebody. I want to talk about these. We're fans of
Yes.
somebody. I feel very spoiled. You were very generous this week. Well, I mean every week, but you know what I mean. I got gifts.
So there's a gal that we follow, and I found her last year, actually inspired by or encouraged by our friend Jessalyn Janice.
Hi, Jessalyn.
And so, in fact, I have something from hers to show you in just a minute that I'm excited about. But so they did a stripe along last year, her and 3 other makers. I'll talk about that in just a minute. But she introduced us to a Happy Little Yarn. And so Happy Little Yarn has a podcast. She's got a website. She's darling. she is just fun to listen to, and she's from Georgia, and her
She's
accent,
funny.
she's just down to earth, and this is what you get. And I love watching her show. And I love watching her Instagram too, because she tags and posts all the different YouTubes that she's watching. And she'll be like making or knitting or sewing or whatever she's doing, and she'll show a picture of who she's watching at the same time and tags them and shares that like new to me podcast.
Does
and
she
encourages you to watch
She's
other
a
people.
maker for that's her job, right? Or does she
No,
have a job?
she has a job
She has
too.
a outside.
Like
okay.
a real people job, but that's not
Okay.
a making job.
Okay. Got it.
Wishing probably that it could be
Yeah.
a full-time making job.
For sure.
But she also has a sewing account, and she makes bags. And so, look what I got. How
If
could I
this doesn't
resist this
scream
rainbow?
Kindful Knits.
I know,
Rainbow
right?
and then pink and orange.
So pink for me, orange for her, of course. And I had to buy those. So I ordered these, and I was so excited as I was leaving my house to come over here to the clubhouse to record this podcast. These were in the mailbox. I was so excited.
I have to show the inside. Look how bright that is. I'm not
Yes.
going to lose anything in here. I love it. I love it.
I love it. They're so good. I'm very pleased with these, and the colors are so bright, and this fabric is fabulous.
And I wonder if you can see.
Her cute little tag.
Well, they have the cute little tag,
Oh,
but like
the-
there's a barely little, like a linen pattern kind of
In the
on the cotton or on the plain color. And this cute little hand. It's very sweet, very cute. And I thank you.
You needed another bag.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I need another
Okay,
hole in
so
my
now let me
face.
talk some more about them, because I do a lot of giveaways. I give a lot of things away because I enjoy that. Giving is my love language, right? I give a lot of stuff away. I want a giveaway. I was so excited.
I know. Wait till
I
you
never win.
see this giveaway.
So
you guys.
let me tell you who they are, because I can't
Well, first
remember
it
them
was
right
Happy Little Yarn.
It was Happy Little Yarn.
Yeah, the 3, right?
No, there was one more. Always Yarn First. Oh, that's what it was. Always Yarn First. Kimber's Cozy Creations.
Oh.
Jessalyn Janice.
Hi, Jessalyn.
And Happy Little Yarn.
Yes.
And I thought I had Always Yarn First.
It's probably on the box. Or something.
Well, and then this is the Tiniest Charm Co. is also included in there. But I think the stripe along was done by those 4 makers.
Okay. So
Anyway,
show us what you won.
I won a little something from all of them. It was so sweet. So I got these cute little charms. I don't know how I'm going to be able to show these.
I'll show them.
They're so cute.
You guys. Oh, it's like it's a teeny
It's a little
I
bird.
love it. Look how sweet it is. And look, I'm a sucker for a star. How cute, you guys. Like, how sweet are
It's
these?
so cute.
And they're so lightweight.
And
I don't know
it's
what she
called-
makes them out of.
The Littlest Charm Co. And then I got a gift card for Kimber's Cozy Creations for her website. She's a brilliant yarn dyer.
Yeah.
Her colors are so good. And then I got this yarn.
This is not going to read correctly, but
No.
it's so gorgeous.
Darker wool. This is nice brown and teal.
I love it.
Really pretty. I'm
I love it.
excited about this. I don't know what it's going
If
to
it goes
be.
missing, listen, don't
I'll
come to
know
my
where to
house
find it.
looking for it.
Sea Shanty is the name, and this is on their BFL 4-ply
God,
fingering.
it's so pretty.
Oh, it's really, really nice. It's going to be something really, really pretty.
Yeah, I
I'm
love
excited about that. And it all came in this. Oh yeah, Always Yarn First. That's her tag.
it. Logo.
And it came in this cute bag from our friend Jessalyn.
Jessalyn!
Look at that sparkly,
And it's
glittery
a nice,
pink. Isn't that
Interesting,
cute?
heavy duty bag bottom. Show the inside. I love a light colored
light
bag.
color
Oh, I love it.
inside.
And a heavy duty handle. Like, that's a cute little bag.
So a bag,
So sweet.
yarn, a gift card, stitch markers. I was so thrilled to win. I
That's
never
a
win
good
anything.
prize.
So good.
Yeah.
So I was
love
very
it.
pleased. So thank you. We're going to tag all of those makers in our show notes below, because that really was a surprise. And so
what a
what did I
great gift.
enter to win? my rainbow fade striped sweater that I was so pleased with. That was the best.
Is that the
thing.
one that everyone noticed it? That's
Yes.
Like, so it's your also known as.
It's my, yeah, it
It's
is
your
the one.
AKA sweater.
People have seen me post about that so many times, and it's on my Instagram, whatever. It's my favorite garment I've ever made. 3 people, last Saturday,
I love it.
3 people knew who I was because of my sweater.
We have 15 minutes.
Okay, we're going to be able to finish.
Yeah. For,
Shop update.
well, yeah, stuff.
So I did this, and I did this, I did that. Where are we at now? What
Are
else
we
you
at
got?
this?
You're really excited about that one.
I mean, is this where we're at, though?
Sure.
Okay. Look what she made. I don't even, here it is. I'm so excited. I can't stand it. So this isn't reading correctly. This is much more aqua. Like this is a much more greener blue, but I got to get a good picture of that.
It's so good. It's a real fun aqua. So I was texting her last night and I said, I've got this yarn. It's wet. What color should I put on it? Because I was kind of in a purpley pink gray color. I will in just a second. And so I texted her and I said, what should I make with it? And she put out a couple of color ideas, and that's the one I landed on.
I'm going to get a picture of this and put it on the Instagram.
Because it's
really
good.
It's not blue. It's not that blue.
It's very
it's
aqua.
Aqua. Yeah. Like an aqua turquoise or something. It's really
pretty.
I like it. And it's going to micro stripe so well. But you were in what kind of mood? Show us the mood you were in.
I was in kind of a pink purple mood. Look at this one.
Ooh, that's like that's like nebula.
So this is a take on a previous Valentine yarn that I did 2 years ago, and I called it Truly Madly Deeply. This one I added some more grays and speckled in more colors on this one than I did last time. It may be called something different. I don't know what I'm going to do, but look how pretty that is. And I have it in Sock Sparkle, Sock, DK, and Zebra.
Is this available for purchase?
It is. I got 4 of those.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's only on Sock. I only did 4 of those in Sock because I just had the wet yarn. I'm like, what should I do with it?
Right.
So I did this one. And then I did this one.
Oh, that's showing up
real
nice.
Mauve. And the gray with a little segment of white and just lots of I mean, look at that speckling in there.
It's nice.
I was having fun with speckles yesterday. Lots of speckles. So I did those new. Those are my new ones. Let's see, we talked about those. And then I was doing a speckle experiment. And I did a video, and I'll probably put it on my Instagram. A speckle experiment where I just put the speckling, the powder on the yarn, and then I squirt it with the sprayer and let the water activate the colors.
It's like a watercolor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is what I got.
2 different things.
Well, they were two different
bases.
They were 2 different pans. And this one is 100% superwash merino in a worsted 1-ply. So it's a 1-ply. Really, it's so good.
I love these colors.
And this one is a super bulky, 100% superwash merino, but it's in a 2-ply.
Twisty twist.
I just had a lot of fun. Just
so
put
cool.
some color on there, and then I did the same thing, but I spread the colors out in stripes. And look at this.
That is so.
Oh, I love it.
It's like a tie-dye.
Yes, and the colors turn out really, really well. And this is again also on the
like this,
super
the
bulky
dark.
2-ply. Yeah, this purple. This was a new purple that I hadn't used before. It was in the last batch that I had ordered that I hadn't had a chance to use it yet, and it was a different color purple than I normally use. Yeah, it's oh yeah, look at it right.
It's
on the
reading
inside.
more blue, but
on this,
it is gorgeous in real life. That's cool.
I had so much fun. So yesterday, back up. I haven't dyed yarn since November, since Thanksgiving Day.
Right.
I did my club kit last week and then this week, and it felt so good to be back in it and doing it and feeling that creative energy and excitement about making and creating things. And so I had fun playing with some new colors and some new things yesterday, which was really good for me because I was kind of feeling a little bit down. So it was a very good dye session for me yesterday. I went till almost 2 o'clock in the morning. So then I also needed to restock a few things and fill some orders, some things that had been on order. And so I dyed up more of this.
Which is
Graffiti rainbow. This is how it works up.
right. But this has some sparkle.
So I didn't have sparkle base on hand when I made this last time.
Look at that. Look at that sparkle.
Yes. And so this is going to create that pooling. It's so fun.
It's fun.
And so I wore this today because I was excited to have more of
I
this
just want to show
on
off more sparkle.
in stock. And I have it on sock, sparkle sock, and DK.
Look at that yellow.
My
Look at that
sparkle DK
yellow.
is stuck in Indiana.
What's with my yarn?
I know. The whole box. There's 60.
It's a whole truck.
60
It's probably the whole
64
truck.
pounds. The box
Probably the
is
truck is stuck in
64
Indiana.
pounds. That's what it told me
Yeah.
today. It says that package is coming, but it's 64 pounds and it's stuck in Indiana.
What's that?
So then I also dyed more of the
On sparkle.
electric unicorn. And so it's on the spark. This is also on the sparkle base. Ooh, that's picking up the
It
sparkle
really,
nice.
yeah.
So this is the
Reflection.
same concept. You're just going to get that pop of color. Oh, look how fun that is. That pop of color and then these other little speckles of rainbow in here. And this is all UV reactive. And so those little speckles really blow up under
nice.
the black light.
And that works really good with the assigned pooling.
It
with
does.
that.
Or you could just knit flat and just be delighted
Sure.
from wherever
Totally.
the
Totally.
rainbows pop up. So I did that. Yeah.
Is that are we
I did a bunch more colors they're like restock of other things. So I'm sharing all these new colors and things that I made. My website will have a shop update next Tuesday. Probably.
Tuesday the 30th?
Yeah, the 30th. That sounds good. Tuesday the 30th, and you can order I have 5 leftovers from the January club colors. Those will be available in the shop update. The leftovers, and I can't guarantee that I'll always have those, but I do happen to have 5 leftovers. That will be available. The graffiti, the electric unicorn, lovey-dovey, truly madly deeply, or whatever else I decide to call it, and this gray and teal aqua. Maybe these, I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I haven't decided yet. I've got 3 of each of them and 3 of this one.
Ooh, that's
I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. And then I'm also...
What is the name of this?
I have no idea. I just made it last night. I don't know.
Saturday Market.
Oh, that sounds so
Because
fun.
that's what it looks like.
Yeah,
all the
maybe. Maybe we're going to call it something.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that I'll have on my website are some doodle kits. So like for this one, this
Kit
is
it
for
up.
the... Ooh,
That's all right. That's all right.
This is for the Kraken kit. I've got some pinks and purples that are for the Valentine doodle that's coming out. And...
Oh my God, this would be interesting to do something like the background and then do a doodle in like a bright white or a black or something.
Maybe. I don't know how it would stand out on the variegation. Because
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
Because
don't
it's
know.
going to micro stripe.
Yeah, I like it though.
So anyway,
Anyway.
all of this will be on the website next Tuesday, probably 5 p.m. Pacific time, because that sounds reasonable to me.
Maybe like
To my
8.
brain. No, if I say noon, it will get up by 5. So let's say 2 p.m. Pacific time
2 on Tuesday.
on Tuesday the 30th.
2 p.m. on Tuesday.
Shop update, lots of things available, and
Exciting.
I'm
So
moving
much
away
fun.
from dyed to order yarn, and everything that you can purchase is ready to ship. There's a handful of things that are dyed to order, and those are stripes, because stripes, the turnaround time is 4 weeks, but I will do dyed to order on stripes. If you'll be patient with me, I will make you whatever stripes you want, but everything else is
Shop drop.
ready to ship.
Awesome.
Stripes specifically, though, I guess when I say that, I'm thinking Pride stripes, because the Pride stripes are all dyed to order.
Yeah.
That's it. All right. I think that's it. I've been so busy and had so much fun. But I think that's all I've got.
Okay.
No, I lied.
there-
I have one more thing I'm so excited
Liar.
about.
Do you smell that, everybody? Do you
Oh,
smell
liar,
that?
liar, pants on fire.
That's pants burning.
Where is it?
What are you?
Oh, it's right here.
Okay.
Okay, so last year. Okay, now let me back up because 2 episodes
Oh, yeah.
ago, I said, "Oh, ranunculus. We don't want to make a ranunculus. The structure is so weird and blah blah blah, whatever."
And then we saw Taylor's.
And then I saw
ranunculus.
Taylor's ranunculus, and so I bought the pattern and realized that it's very modifiable.
Yeah.
You can do the way that the pattern is written. You can do long sleeves, short sleeves, wide, a wide neck, a narrow. And there's so many different things you can do. So I'm gonna do a ranunculus, and I'm gonna do a short sleeve, like a real short
like
sleeve,
a cap sleeve almost,
and
right?
a narrow cut, probably a crop style, probably closer to this white one in the center. But I'm going to use this yarn that I rescued.
She did an adoption.
I rescued this yarn from Disco Fibers. And what's so funny
it'll be like
about
this one?
this yarn is from Shandy at Expression Fiber Arts. This yarn was sitting on the table in a cake with the tag stuck in it, and I knew that it was Expression Fiber Arts before I even saw the tag. So when I pulled it out and realized it was in fact Expression Fiber Arts, I had to have it. It's a 50 merino silk 1 ply, and it's just going to make a nice light fabric. So, and what I really liked about it, I think it's 550 yards. It is a 50-50 merino silk pearlescent fingering.
It is, I wish that you could feel this. This
It's
is
so good.
This is dumb.
So I thought it would make a really nice ranunculus. And it'll pool,
Oh, it's so soft.
but I
though.
think
It's
it'll be
like
okay. I'll probably
stupid
pull from inside and outside, so I've got 2 strands running all the time and alternate, so I don't get too much color pooling.
That's gonna be pretty.
I don't know. I love it. So that's the other thing I'm really excited about
How
making.
long are the colors?
It's dyed half and half.
Oh,
So when you
oh.
pull it, like you've got like this much blue and then that much pink.
Got it.
So maybe it's not the right thing for the way that it's going to pool. Maybe a shawl or something would be better.
I don't know, but it's so
'Cause it is gonna
so
pool.
soft, so soft.
So that's the other thing I'm excited about. My
Can
other
you knit
whip.
the ranunculus in, like, is it
Yes.
easy to customize in different weights?
Yes. So you can do it in a DK.
But you could hold something with that,
I could.
and then like
I could do it even with white, and it could be this could be the
such a dick.
accent color versus the like alongside with a white. Ooh, I've got
Yeah.
that new white yak silk that I could hold and then hold this with it.
And
I
do
don't
you
know.
think it'll diffuse the color enough, like so that if it pools, it'll be
It's
like more.
more cloudy than clustered. I don't know. I'll have to play around with it. I need to knit a swatch and see what it's gonna do. But I am
So
really,
cool.
really excited about using this yarn that I rescued from Jeb. Yeah.
Is
excited
it
about
rescued or adopted? Like, was it being neglected?
I rescued it.
Oh.
It needed a loving home, and I brought it home with me. And it's going to be loved. I don't know what it's going to be loved into, but it's going to be loved. The other thing I'm working on that I didn't bring is...
We're about to. It's gonna cut us off.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's it. We'll do more next week.
We'll talk our plans.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
Bye. Love
Have
ya.
fun. Bye.